local artists. And I want to make sure that everyone understands that we have incredible people here in our valley that we want to showcase on our open mics. And that is Dylan Patrick Ward. Welcome.
Hello. So I've got this song that takes place in winter, and I think I'm going to play it today as kind of a way of putting winter to bed. Or trying to. It's about, if you've ever seen the way a child makes a snowman, like a really little kid makes a snowman, it never really looks like Frosty the Snowman with the perfect round circles. It's usually like this weird little mutant monstrosity. And I was looking at one time, and I tried to imagine what would happen if you put a magical hat on that snowman's head and brought it to life. The sort of things it would think about being alive. And this song is about that. It's called Rusty the Snowman. Rusty the Snowman was made out of slush in a yard by the side of the road. An old Newport light button hung from his mouth. Rocks were his eyes and his nose. And the kids found a hat in the dumpster out back of the pharmacy on their way home. Put it on his head, and the snowman, he said, life's a bitch, and we all die alone. Rusty the Snowman smoked and he drank and liked to watch court shows all day. He said life is sick, just an old dirty trick that only a cruel God would play. And he thought it'd be nice just to be some ice, a puddle or an old gray cloud. And he dreamt of the day when he'd melt away and sink like rain in the ground. Christmas and New Year's have both gone by. So at Valentine's Day, one little girl came to say her goodbyes with a sad little look on her face. She said, Rusty, I know that you're a prick, but even so, I wish there was a way you could stay. So to please her, he moved into the freezer, and that's where he lives to this day. Rusty the Snowman, Rusty the Snowman. Rusty the Snowman. Thank you. So I got here a little late. What was the name of the fellow who was singing about when he was younger and he used to get drunk and act crazy?
That was me.
What was your name?
Matt.
Matt. I also have a song about being young and getting drunk and being crazy. I'm going to sing that right now. And you guys can sing it too. It has a very simple chorus that you can sing along to if you'd like. The whole chorus is 5 words and 5 syllables, and it goes like this. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. So if you want to sing along, feel free. I also say it was a weird night at the end of some of the verses. So you can sing along with that too, but the important part is to sing along with the chorus. So wait for the it was a weird night. You'll get it. The song's called Weird Night. Fell asleep in a blind man's arms. It was a weird night. Woke up next to a mastiff dog. It was a weird night. There were cigarettes and the birthday cake. Two men came and took Joey away. Now we're sitting at a diner at 5 a.m. hoping that he's alright. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. Nice. You got 2 less teeth and 2 new tats. It was a weird night. Guy with a red hat, guy with a blue hat got into a fist fight. Tom took a trip out to outer space, and then he tried to rip all the skin from his face. And if he hadn't have tied his wrists up, he might have scratched away his eyesight. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. Spent the night in the laundromat with her clothes all wet with rain, wondering why each night turns out the same. I could really use some Chinese food, or really any food at all. I gotta get my act together. I gotta get my act together. Well, the night that you left and you didn't come back, it was a weird night. The bathroom mirror was full of cracks, and I stared into it all night, wondering where you had gone and what it was that I'd done wrong. Well, I guess you meant it when you said that you were done with this life. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. Thank you so much. Weird Night has a sequel song, actually. Let me play that one. I forget what key it's in. Might have to adjust the capo at some point, but we'll start here and see where we get. The song's called New Year's Eve. The TV's broken and there's no internet. The only clock's on the stove and it's not accurate. We poached a Christmas tree from the woods nearby, and now it's dried up and brown in the yard. We smoke Marlboro lights like it's some kind of sacrament. In an illegal apartment, an abandoned garage that we've all been calling a house. It's New Year's Eve in the dirty South. There are some parties, but no one invited us. We're all another year older, and that kind of frightens us. Steal a bottle of wine and the butt can from Cumbies, get drunk and look up at the stars, and sing real loud like it'll all be alright for us. You say this year will be different, but I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. New Year's Eve in the dirty South. It's New Year's Eve in the dirty South. It's fun when you're young, but it's gotta end. Sucks to be lonely, it's good to have friends. But the lines get crossed and the police catch up, no matter how fast you can run. Then it's time for the detox, time to make amends. But for now, the clock tower's striking midnight, and we know what life is about. It's New Year's Eve in the dirty South. It's New Year's Eve in the dirty South. Thank you so much. That was Dylan Patrick Ward. Look me up.
Thanks, Dylan. Do you want the chair? Do you want to stand?
I'll stand.
Yeah.
And your mandolin's got a little bigger since last month. Welcome, please, Daring Coyotes.
My name's David Clark Carroll, but there's a lot of carols musically in the Valley, I've noticed, and I'm not related to any of them. And besides, I've been going by Daring Coyotes for about 4 years now. I'm going to play a couple songs from my album out under that name that I wrote over. This first one I'm going to do about 16, 18 years ago. I moved to Berkeley, California from Boston. And it took me a while to figure out that no, it's not going to rain. Like, if it's not the season, it's just not. But you go far enough up Highway 101, you can find some real rain. Going up the 101, where the rain hits the ground. Going up the 101, I'm humble bound. I'm humble bound. I wanna go up north, where the trees break the rain. Railroad roads out on the old floodplain. Desert dust and water where the citrus grows. When the river dries, you gotta hit the road. Going up the 101, where the rain hits the ground. Going up the 101, I'm humble bound. I'm humble bound. Journeyed way down south, where the sand gets in your eyes. Palm trees are crowned in, would not stay to line. Driven far the cliffs beside, no place to pitch your tent. Traveled far too long today, now Berkeley for pretty much just long enough to get really hooked on bluegrass, like bad, like dangerously addicted to bluegrass music. Ed knows. And then I moved up to the mountains, and then I spent about a decade in Nevada County, Nevada City, Grass Valley. This song is about what everyone there around mid-August is thinking and longing for, because, well, it also doesn't really rain out there, and it's a monumentally bigger issue when you're out of the city and country in California. I'm just going to start that over because I know I can do better.
I went down the mountain and I headed to town. Oh, down below was a blur. The rain didn't clear out the haze in the streets. It lingers for many long days. The rain, it does fall on that blue mountain lake. That smoke, it hangs in the air. I long for the time when the hull of the streams will be covered and gone by the snow. Where the rain, it does fall on that blue mountain lake. That smoke, it hangs in the air. I long for the time when the hull of the stream will be covered and found by the snow. Under the crack where the rain didn't fall, flames they kick up their heels. With wind at our backs and no chill in the air, lightning comes down to the hills. The rain, it does fall on that blue mountain lake. That smoke, it hangs in the air. I long for the time when the hull of this range will be covered and found by the snow. Headed to the place where the trees meet the sea, running a gauntlet of haze. Fires do burn all over the hill, from sage to far northern spruce. The rain, it does fall on that blue mountain lake. That smoke, it hangs in the air. I long for the time when the hull of this range will be covered and found by the snow. I long for the time when the hull of this range will be covered and found by the snow.
I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm usually the first person to be singing songs with environmental themes, usually everywhere I go. I'm just going to keep that theme rolling and write another song I wrote up there in Nevada County, up on the top of the mountain. And for years, I couldn't hear trains where I was living, and then I moved up to the top of this mountain. And you get to the very, very top of the mountain, train running across the next ridgeline over, 30, 40 miles as the crow flies, but nothing in between.
On my foothill mountain rivers, they cut so deep in free cold wide rock. I can hear coyote howling, laying claim to this canyon here. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back round this time. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back home again. Gonna blow takes me back there again. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back round this time. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back home again. Gonna blow me right back home again. Well, lake below is full of echoes. There's miners' picks giving way to trains. I can hear a lone dog barking. You won't be alone for too long. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back round this time. I can hear that train whistle blowing, gonna blow me right back home again. Gonna blow me right back home again. Gonna blow me right back home again.
Thanks so much, folks. I'll be at the Rendezvous in Sherman's Falls on Thursday, opening for Wheel and Sundry. So if you're looking for something to do on Thursday night, stop on by. And I'm out on all streaming stuff. Gary and Coyotes. Thanks again.
And before we get Joe Schneider up here, I wanted to make some announcements. First of all, this particular event is sponsored by Florence Bank. We want to make sure to give them props every single time. And I also want to make a special announcement. You probably saw the shirt. I don't know if it was anyone at Back Porch Festival this past year. Yeah? Well, two people in this room are incredibly responsible for the success of that, and I wanted to introduce Peter Hamlin and Katie Simpson back there. Really big part of the Back Porch Festival and its success. So, how you doing, Jeff?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I haven't decided. I might do quarter inch. I'm good to do that if I need to. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it.
And without any further ado, Joe Schneider. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I cannot hear myself, so let me know if the mix sounds good. You might hope that my vocals are turned down in a minute here. We'll find out. I was lucky enough to be here in January when they started this. I love the Parlor room. I moved out here a year ago and immediately started coming to shows here. It's wonderful and magical, and I'm normally a comedian who also plays a little bit of guitar, so I kind of did my thing and felt a little out of place. So maybe we'll do a little bit of that, maybe we won't. We'll find out. I'm from the Midwest, which is where I wrote this first song. So there's one lyric that doesn't make sense in Massachusetts. And I think you'll be able to pick it out if you're fiscally responsible. I've got a job interview and 10 deadlines, wondering how I'm staying alive, but my bottle of tequila is half full. Haven't been too social much, feeling like I'm in a rut, and the last girl that I dated didn't like my cooking. I don't have that much to do except for thoughts of existential gloom, and wondering if the rest is worth it. But I've got a high projected ROI, know that I'm a lucky guy, straight white man in a city with a lower cost of living. Guess I shouldn't be concerned, guess there's something I have learned. So in summation, I think I'll shut up. All right, well, I messed up a 3-chord song a few times. Great way to get it started. Oh, did I get an aw? Oof. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. Who was here in January? Is it gonna be boring to repeat stuff? I don't have that many originals. I'm not that cool. This is a song I wrote when I was 16 and working at a grocery store, and I had nothing better to do than think about how cute the 30-year-old delivery driver was. So this is a song for the UPS lady. I see you driving down the street, turning only right. In that ground drops you, baby, you're a beautiful sight. My shipping receipt says wait 2 or 3 days, but it seems like forever till you meet my gaze. I'll wait day and night for a knock on my door, rather than just go and shop at the store. Girl, you deliver, but you never stay. You hand me a pen, I'll sign my heart away. I know your job's busy with a whole lot of stress, but to see you again, I always ship express. We're not seeing each other anymore if you're curious, so bring me a box, I don't care what's in. You've turned online shopping into a sin. When I hear a loud rumble, I search for your truck. If it's just a school bus, I'm right out of luck. So I'll go back inside and think of you then, knowing that one day you'll visit again. This girl you deliver, but you never stay. You hand me a pen, I'll sign my heart away. I know your job's busy with a whole lot of stress. To see you again, I always ship express. A fragile package, so please handle with care. Never falling for UPS workers so fair. Wow, 10 years I still forget this song. Girl, you deliver, but you never stay. Hand me a pen, I'll sign my heart away. I know that you'll never forget this address. And to see you again, I always share I keep messing up, so I'm gonna be good. Thanks everyone, I've been Joe.
So this next artist has the distinction of being the only person in the room that has a Valley Free Radio sticker on his guitar case. Yeah. I have 2 shows on Valley Free Radio, and he's been a guest a couple of times, so we'll want to make sure to give Scott Myers a big welcome here for his first time here. The tension builds. There he is. Come on. Sorry. That's all right. I thought they would be
Keep them waiting, right, folks? Hi. You guys hear that all right?
Get back to the
All right,
board.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you really can't see anything up here. See the tops of heads. When I was early days,
was a good kid and behaved. Early days, early ways. It's just the way I was raised. Whatever's on your mind, I'll take good care, try to listen. Whatever's on your mind, any place, anytime. I'll try to be the man with a hat in his hand, standing at your door. Whatever's on your mind, even if I heard it all before. And in the later times, feeling every ache and pain, divides on party lines, bad news radio playing. But living life every day, you're bound to feel a little blue. Whatever's on your mind might be on my mind too. Some nights you can't sleep, some days you can't stay awake. You ain't gonna dig too deep if all you have is a rake. So whatever's on your mind, I'll take good care, try to listen. Whatever's on your mind, any place, anytime. 'Cause a fish don't know it's swimming in the sea. Whatever's on your mind, it's okay to just let it be. Whatever's on your mind, it's okay to just let it be. It's okay to just let it be. Yeah, it's okay to just let it be. Thank you. Thanks. It's great to be here. This is my second one. I was here in January. And we're back. It's March. This is a highway song. It's called There Is a Highway. There is a highway, a lonesome highway, endless skyway, the open road. The sun is setting, the moon is rising on all the travelers in rented clothes. And I remember beyond the blue horizon, old radio, sunset sound, another lifetime long abandoned, just like this dusty railroad town. And I remember beyond the blue horizon, old radio, sunset sound, sweet memories, old friends and families, scattered leaves all around. So take my hand now on the road to somewhere. My love is bigger than this town. There is a highway, a lonesome highway in the heart of a man can't be found. Thank you. All right. Let's bring this one in under 3 minutes. This is a pretty new song. It's called My Dreams. I tell you my dreams in the morning light. I look behind the scenes of a good life. I tell you my dreams when the day is done. Amid the blinding light, when all my colors run, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. If I tell you my dreams and you don't ask me what they mean. I'll tell you my heart is an open book. You can tear it apart with a single look. I'll tell you my heart is a movie script with good mise en scène, but then the page gets ripped. It'll be alright, it'll be alright. If I tell you about my heart and you don't read inside too far. Further on down the road, a destination unknown. But to me you'll always be my one and only, and I love you so. I'll tell you something about love, a subject I'm not really qualified to speak of. So instead I'll tell you something about the summer rain, so warm and so wondrous, tapping on your window pane. It'll be alright, it'll be alright. If I tell you I love you and you don't ask me to explain. Just trying to be someone's hero without the cape, the boots or tights. simple as opening a window on those sad, sleepless nights. Yeah, I'll tell you something about the night. If you give idle hands a bag of rubber bands, there's bound to be a fight. The devil always comes out swinging, and tears are gonna roll before any angel starts singing. But it'll be alright. 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 If I tell you my dreams, tell you my dreams. If I tell you my dreams in the morning light, tell you my dreams, tell you my dreams. If I tell you my dreams in the morning light. Thanks, Scott Meyer's music on all the things. Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. And Mark Delgado will be next. I wanted to tell everyone in the bluegrass vein, we have some great shows coming up. Chris Freeman, who books and directs the Parlor Room, has really gone a little out of control in April. We have an incredible amount of people coming up in April, including Jake Blunt, you might have seen at the Back Porch Festival right here at the Parlor Room, an amazing artist. And then I just interviewed the Steelhouse Junkies, who are a bluegrass unit out of Colorado, and I highly recommend that show. And local favorite Mama's Marmalade is opening up that show, and that will be April 21st. Robbie Folks, we don't always think of as a bluegrass musician, but he started out in bluegrass, and he has a brand new album called Bluegrass Vacation, and he will be here the very next night on April 22nd. So those are some shows in that genre, and hope you all can come and visit us, because I'll certainly be there for sure. But I want to introduce Mark Delgado.
Yeah.
Well, we drove out through the dust, past the abandoned buildings and the rundown warehouses, out to the kingdom of grapes and the luminous peach trees, out to where the chain link fence bent down beneath the weight of an ancient tree. And they were all there, fathers and mothers, sisters and liars and killers. They were all buried there. When I left that town, and I moved north to where the river cut the city in half. And the trouble I made kept me up for days. Grapes cut a long green scar across the face of the valley floor. Like all wounds, it tells the story, the song of how the West was won. 'Cause out in California, the harbor towns are killing for, washed with methamphetamines, and all the longshoremen's hands, they bleed through a cracked glove upon the wheel. 'Cause out in California, you find the sun up north, the capital gain. Make the rules for everyone. A man with a suit and a chain. Well, he's with you, then he's gone. Ground with a head full of thorns. Sodom and maybe Gomorrah is out in California. They spend their nights in bars, and they ride off in a stretch limousine. Maps to the movie stars. They wanna make you believe that out in California, out in California, out in California, you find the sun. You know, the first time I saw Joni, she was standing outside the London motel. She's standing there like this with her arms all akimbo. And she's leering at all the men driving by on their way to work. And her eyes, they were wine red. They were redder than mine. Now Joni, she had a room there at the London motel. It was the corner room. It was the one that looked out over the freeway. Joni, she invited me up there to her room. And I stood at the door and I knocked. And lit by the lone lamp, Joni appeared, luminous and wistful. A girl from Aurora or Athens or Cassandra. You know, Joni, she'd been on her side of the door for so long, I think she'd forgotten, perhaps, that there is a reason for human suffering, that we are searching for truth within and without. Joni, she invited me into her room. I stayed for about 15, 25 minutes. She sent me on my way. Now, Joni, she wasn't like the other girls, you know? She never tried to steal my money or my dope. And I saw her many times after that. I saw her there at the London and the Astro and the Stardust and the Sands. You know, she used to refer to me to the others as her sometimes boyfriend. I kind of like that, you know, I like that. The room was rich with magazines. The chain had been released. And in the darkness, you could see her fingers sick with rings. There were no more wedding bells, planes had split the trees. There you sat on the edge of the bed with the queen of the London scene. It was a time of infamy, a time of fallen kings. In the courtroom you'd been laid bare, truth had been decreed. Thought you might get away, or you thought that you might break free. But that's when you found out that you'd been ensnared by the queen of the London scene. In the orchard, while you dream, a shadow it did appear, and there was something cold and dark poured in your ear. And you tried to listen and you tried to hear, but there were only screams. Mouthful of bad advice from the queen of the London scene. Thank you very much.
Fabulous, Mark. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks, Mark. That was amazing. Gordon Clark? Yeah. Excellent. Come on up. I ran out of announcements, but the Florence Bank sponsors this, so please consider that as well. That's what sponsorship is for. Yeah. Gordon Clark. Thank you.
He's feeling good now. He's in remission. Things were good, but he shared with me this particular moment where he was really laid out and feeling really sick and immunocompromised, and he had someone bring him a glass of water, and anything in that situation can make you really sick if it's not clean. And he had this moment where something as simple as having just a glass of water was just something that this could really lay him out and make him sick. And it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And so that was the passion that drove him every day in his work, and you could tell. So anyway, this song, I ended up, I guess, kind of pulling some inspiration from that, and kind of how how he developed that perspective. It's a song about perspective, I think, and imagining what he was going through during those times. And yeah, it's called Guidance. Bigger things I have come to know. Strike me down and you will see. Red clouds in the morning light will never frighten me again. Give me shelter from the storm, a bed to lay my head down, roof to hold her dreams alive. Lying here for way too long, lift me up with your eyes. When the darkness surrounded me, heaven shone in your arms. Give me shelter from the rain, bed to lay my head down. There ain't no pain till we're gone. Drown in sorrow, drown in wine, drown your heartaches with the sea of time. Expect the world to expect the same. Guidance from the wind and rain. Give me hope from your heart, a roof to hold our dreams alive. There ain't no happiness till we're here. This next song I wrote a couple of years later. My grandmother had just passed, and I was pretty close with her, and she lived a long life. You know, she was about 96 when she passed. And she loved cribbage and she loved sewing, and she went on walks every day, and that was her secret, just walk. And so anyway, this song I suppose is a little bit of a reflection on her life and life.
Open up your eyes and become 1,000,000 miles away. Thread through the last remaining singer in the hall. Cold floor to the breezeway, soft as a song. Whispered in my ear, hold on. There's nothing left to fear, far gone. We'll meet you there when the time's right. Seems hell to clothes that you wore for a while, where you were standing tall. Soft gown, cradled in the breath that you held on while you were laying down, soft as a song. Whispered in my ear, hold on. There's nothing left to fear, far gone. You'll be there waiting in the sun. Who needs the falling ashes around the fire to bloom? You must live your own way. Wait for just the right time to open the door. Paradise surrounds you, soft as a song. Whispered in my ear, hold on. There's nothing left to fear, far gone. I'll meet you there, time is right.
Thank you all.
Take care. Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you.
Well, we have a special guest in the house, and since we have someone who did not show up, I wanted to have Sarah come on up here and entertain us in the meantime. And we'll Sarah, welcome.
Oh wow, I really can't see anybody. That's crazy. I'm just gonna do a couple poems that I wrote. I'm trying to finish a poetry book. This will be my second one, so trying to work some stuff out. This is the first one. None of them have names yet either, so make space for me so I don't have to move furniture around. It's bound to echo the room. I think time has its tales. Wind walks away, inhales. Mouths full of cotton, I'm caught in the waiting game. Trace letters on backs to spell truth. Magic tricks end up binding my mouth, and yet it's so easy for you to speak. Your furniture is in cement. New pieces added, nothing ever leaves. Even though space is infinite in your world, I took too much. Wooden floors creak, release memories. Ghosts of tiptoed illusion haunted by harmony. You broke your lease. And my next one, I usually don't write about love, but I felt it recently, so I decided to write about it. Songs watered, given chance to grow, flourished beyond years. Lingering feeling it's never over. Floral aroma, Oklahoma, rooted possibility, unraveling divinity. Time to synthesize. Oh gentle muse, release your muffled hum. sing forbidden hymns to light the garden. Lyrics hold open wounds, bleeding butterflies, leading path sing a new sunrise. Monarch's melody enriches the soil, tangled roots gift cherished harmony, delicate petals detach. Rhythmic sway sends soul signals, rehearsed heartbeat cultivates crescendo, nourishing bountiful harvest. A progression so infectious, pollinators whistle through walkways. Our meadow deemed choir echoes our blue. And this will be my last one. We built wooden bridges to find comfort between truth and delusion. First met at a middle ground, exchanging broken clocks. Shared times dilute timelines. I hiked my harvest to your grounds every day on the hour, and like clockwork, you blamed the rain for your lack of feed. On days of silence, I was bountiful, so I lit a single match that sent our bridge up in flames. I fed the fire my clock to release every minute used to cultivate for your energy. Through the flames, I saw your clock shatter, so I sent you a downpour to revive what you refused to give. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. We only have a few more performers here. Unless we have anyone who's walked in, please let us know. I want to introduce Tim Kletka. We have a duo here, and give him a hand.
Just gonna go use the room volume, that's it, no mic. DVDs, yeah.
The song's called Boat in the Sea. She wants to be an actress. She wants to be a millionaire. All those hopes and dreams, those silent screams, they just disappear. Her life seems so good. Didn't see it on the other side. He pushed her down, knocked her down, kept her locked inside. This holy water, yeah, I'm rising up like a boat in the sea. Where can you go when there's no safe place to hide? What do you hear year after year? It's on the other side. This holy water, yeah, I'm rising up like a boat in the sea. the lines. This time it is for sale. Setting course, going north, left you and set sail. This holy water, yeah, I'm rising up like a boat in the sea, like a boat in the sea, like a boat in the sea, like a boat in the sea.
Thank you. The song's called Home.
Missed you again last Sunday. It ain't the same without you around. You got things to do and things to don't. Does your silence make a sound? Think I lost a piece to the puzzle. Yeah, dropped it on the floor. I fought them all one by one, but now they're coming in threes and fours. Will you wait for me? Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Will you wait for me till I get home? There's a mask on a stranger. I can't see through only one eye. Shadows grow longer as the day turns to night. Will you wait for me? Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Will you wait for me till I get home? Till I get home, till I get home, till I get home. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Will you wait for me? Well, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Will you wait for me till I get home? All right, this is a new one. It's called Angeline. Battle lines drawn in the sand. If you don't agree, please raise your hand. You're not daddy's little girl. These big city lights in a cold, dark world. You've been searching all your life, going back and forth, looking left and right. There's a picture in my home that reminds me of you and all the things I should have known. Angeline, don't you know you leave broken hearts wherever you go? Angeline, Angeline, I'm letting you go. What you see is what you get. It doesn't matter where you go, it just matters where you've been. Dreaming of the big screen with your name in lights as a Silver City queen. Angeline, don't you know you leave broken hearts wherever you go? Angeline, Angeline, I'm letting you go. These broken dreams keep you moving on. Time stands still, the night turns to day. Yeah. There's magic in these walls if you stay. And Angeline, don't you know you leave broken hearts wherever you go? Angeline, Angeline, I'm letting you go.
Thanks, guys. All right, do we have Jacob in the house? We'll let him get set up and we'll be right back. While I have a moment, I want to thank Summer for doing our sound today. And Sarah and Katie there doing their best getting everyone in. Thank you very much. And the open mic keeps getting better and better, so I hope everyone keeps coming, keeps supplying. We're hoping for as many people as possible. So the next one's exactly a month from now. So, and while we're tuning up, we'll be right up with Jacob Tuvac. All right.
everybody. This place is awesome. This is my first time actually being here. My girlfriend actually sent me the link to sign up for this. She came and saw the Ballroom Thieves here, and she loved this place and spoke so highly of it. And I'm happy to be here now and experience it too. And, there's just been so much good music and poetry tonight. I've kind of been taken away. And I just want to thank all of you for that, because I definitely needed a musical escape. So, right on, thank you guys. And I write a lot of music on when I find that I want to, and I love to do that. So I'm here to share what I do with you guys. This first one's about how basically I have all these things that I value with myself, and I find that everyone has values that makes them them, and I've found it harder and harder to separate the actual characteristics in myself being what makes me valuable, rather than like monetary stuff. As I got older, that line seems to get harder and harder to stay on the right side of. That's what this song's about. It's called Clouds. I don't fly away so easily. I am on my very own journey. I get lost in the sky. I'm asking it please to guide me when I'm feeling the drag, and I've done all I had. It reminds me I am free, free. Whatever that means, I'm free, free. Whatever that means. I want to leave behind all the emergency. Love life, slow down, what is the urgency? I just want to decay in a beautiful way with memories. I'll remember the laughs, not what I once had in monetary. I can be free, free. Whatever that means, I'm free, free. Whatever that means. Just don't stop believing in all of the seasons. Like them we will change. If you're fulfilling their wishes, you are not living. Turn around and go the other way. Just go the other way. Just go the other way. Just go. Now you are free, free. Whatever that means, you're free, free. Finally. this next one I wrote probably 3 or 4 months ago. Not that it makes too much of a difference, but basically I was traveling down from here into Florida, and very special person to me who lives up here basically was encouraging me to not miss her too much or too much of the things up here, and just live the new experiences. And while I was definitely doing that, there was a lot that I wasn't necessarily, when I was holding back down there because of what I had up here. And I said to her, I'm not missing out down here. I'm missing you, and that's what this is about. So hope you like it, and some other stuff that I incorporated into it.
There's a lot more to life than being high all the time. There's a lot more to love than being filled with lust. There's a lot more to telling the truth to someone you love. It's not all words, it's showing up. There's a lot more to life than living in one single moment. Sometimes it's looking back at what you've got. There's a lot more to love than just wanting someone. It is knowing in your heart you're never giving up. 'Cause too long ago I said goodbye for now to my best friend who I couldn't ever live without. When you see all the clouds up above and you pierce the sky, I loved you then, I will love you tonight. I'm not missing out, I am missing you. I'm not missing out, I am missing you. I'm not missing out, I am missing you. There's a lot more to life than being high all the time. There's a lot more to love than being filled with lust. There's a lot more to knowing in my heart she's the one. It's all my questions to God being answered at once. And I'll hope and I'll pray from all the way in the east that every night when I lay my head, you're still thinking of me. And I'm down for the count now to any others around. I'm not interested, I'm not even looking. I'm a grown man because I met a woman. I'm always down to learn, I wanna work on something with you. I'm telling truth. Yeah. 'Cause too long ago I said goodbye for now to my best friend who I couldn't ever live without. When you see all the clouds up above and you pierce the sky, I loved you then, I will love you tonight. I'm not missing out, I am missing you. 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 I'm not missing out. 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 I am missing you.
I got one more for you. Yeah, I'll keep that off actually. This one's called On and On, and basically it's just about how you gotta keep going all the time. You know, things get you down. You gotta put one foot in front of the other, and it kind of sucks sometimes. But either way, time is gonna move forward. So if you know, putting in that battle every day to have a positive attitude and to just keep going is ultimately, in my decision, or in my belief, the best decision. So that's what I wrote this about. Also asking for clarity from my personal belief in God. You know, that's whatever anyone believes, but anything that makes someone feel delivered from this world, I think, counts as God. So.
I've been waiting for some clarity. I've been praying for variety in my heart, in my life. I'm waiting for day, living in the night. Oh, and soon the moon will set and the sun will rise, and we'll go on and on, living life. We'll go on and on, living life, yeah. Well, I say there's no going back. So before you ask, before you stand on my porch, before your knuckles hit my door, and I know I didn't always work with what you'd say. Half the time in another place, I've been looking for fame, looking for an escape, and I've been higher than the plains, and I've been lower than the oceans. I've been boxing with my pain, and he is a hell of an opponent. And I've been trying hard to change, but when I'm close I see your face. Memories fill all my veins and I run away. Yeah, I've been waiting for some clarity. I've been praying for variety in my heart, in my life. I'm waiting for day, living in the night. Oh, and soon the moon will set and the sun will rise, and we'll go on and on, living life. We'll go on and on, living life, yeah. I've been higher. I've been I think that if I stopped it'll kill me. Complacent's not a word in my vocabulary. I'm the next one up, you'll see me on top of the mountain I built with this daydream. Now I'm wandering, I'm finding my way. Can't plan ahead, take it day by day. Yeah, I'm wanting it and I'm here to stay. I think that if I stopped it'll kill me. Complacent's not a word in my vocabulary. I'm the next one up, you'll see me on top of this mountain. I've been waiting for some clarity. I've been praying for variety in my heart, in my life. I'm waiting for day, living in the night. Oh, and soon the moon will set and the sun will rise, and we'll go on and on, living life. We'll go on and on, we'll go on and on, we'll go on and on, yeah.
Thanks everybody. That's a wrap for this evening. Thanks everyone for participating. It's been a great night of music. Thanks.